Travis Holman here, GetZone.com. I'm here with Jim Ross from Daniel Defense. He's going to take us through the new bolt gun.
Yeah, Travis, thanks for coming by, man. Yeah, you know, we launched the bolt gun last year at SHOT Show, and it was a huge success. Everyone thinks of Daniel Defense, they think AR-style rifles. We said, you know what, we can one-up that, and we're going to put some of that AR-style modularity into a bolt-action rifle. The gentleman that designed this rifle is actually a three-gun shooter, so it has really familiar with the AR platform, but he's also a PRS shooter.
Oh,
man.
Yeah.
So some of the features we got there, you're holding our barreled action, and it's actually something worth looking at. So first and foremost, cold hammer forged barrel. That's what every Daniel Defense is based off of, right? We cold hammer forge every barrel. And what's unique about these is we actually hammer forge these to the profile. So you can see the hammer marks going down the length of the barrel. What that does is it gives you a longer lasting barrel and more accurate, right? We're changing the metal at the molecular level, actually mechanically strengthening that steel, stretches it out. Another great feature of this rifle is that you can interchange between the calibers, right? So we've got 6.5 and 308 on the market now. Same design as an AR-15. It has a barrel extension that mates up in there perfectly. There's an indexing lug on the top of that barrel extension.
Little barrel nut.
Puts it right where it needs to be. All you got to do is slip off that barrel nut, slap in your new barrel, tighten it back down.
So you got to take this out of the chassis to swap the barrels out.
Yeah, and then, which is super simple, right?
Then you get real good cleaning.
It's super clean, yeah. Yeah, just a simple T30 wrench takes out all the screws on this gun. It's just two screws that come out of the bottom metal here and here. That bottom metal slips off, the action comes out of the chassis, and you're ready to rock. Another neat feature is going to be the mechanically bedded action, right? So what you're seeing here, you got your bottom metal, you have your integrated pillars, and then you have an integrated recoil lug here that sits in that V-block mini chassis. It mates everything up perfect every single time.
And by integrated, he means this is actually built into the chassis.
Yeah. So, and then we got our 3-lug DLC-coated bolt with a free-floating bolt head. So again, gives you a little bit more modularity. You can switch out between calibers if you want to go when, you know, eventually at some point when we come out with some long action stuff and change it up, you can change out these bolt faces and switch it out there.
Right, so you have some versatility for the future.
That's the idea.
Pick up a barrel, bolt head.
Yep, that's the idea. Yeah, it is a 60-degree throw on the bolt. Also, some of the other things we did, we tried to put in all the aftermarket thought into the production. So you've got a threaded bolt handle. So if you want to switch out to something more custom, some guys like a little bigger, longer, whatever it is, you can switch that out. It depends on the shooter's preference. And then we have the chassis that actually rides in, right? This is a Daniel Defense designed chassis. The idea of this rifle is kind of be that cross section between PRS shooting and hunting. I hunted with this rifle all year this year. I found it to be extremely comfortable in the field, and it wasn't overly heavy where I'm like, man, I can't believe I'm, having to carry this. I
like how you guys are getting vertical on the grip, because when you actually place a firearm in your hand, you know, if you have to push forward, that's unnatural because it puts your trigger finger down.
Yeah, and that makes a big difference when you're reaching out to 12, 1,500 yards. All that little input puts that gun off.
Accuracy.
Makes a huge difference, man. Yep. So.
Cheek rest.
Yep. Adjustable? So yeah, it's fully adjustable cheek riser. It has cant built into it. You just loosen these two screws. You can cant it in or out.
I see how she shifted this way slightly.
Yep. Yep. You remove this, and you can actually remove these two bolts here, and it's a ambidextrous thumb screw. So if you're lefty, righty, you can switch that thumb screw to wherever you want it.
Which is this guy right here.
Yep. Yep. And then you have some more modularity in the back for your length of pull. Again, it has cant built into it, but it comes with four spacers, 2 1/4 inch and 2 1/2 inch. So a big guy like yourself, kind of broader shoulders, you can lengthen that length of pull, or keep it shorter, however you want. So really a very thoughtful design. Daniel McElroy, the guy that designed this, did put a lot of great features in this gun. For a price point of $21.99, you're getting modularity that's just, you can't find anywhere else. AICS pattern mags, yep. They'll ship with a 5-round mag from the factory, but any AICS pattern mag you can throw in there.
All right, so for those of us that don't have suppressors in house, does it come with a brake or a protector?
So it just comes with a threaded barrel and the barrel protector. You can run whatever brake you want on there, 5/8 by 24, and run that across the spectrum.
Everybody needs to run one of these.
Everybody needs to shoot suppressed, yeah. Yeah.
Jim Ross.
Hey, my
Daniel
pleasure,
Defense,
man.
Travis Holman, GetZone.com. Check it out. Stay tuned for more SHOT Show 2020.